Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to find buy signals using our trading system. Okay. So anyways, before we jump into the actual charts, let's just go through our trading rules. Okay. So in order to get a buy signal, there's three rules that we need to see, or three rules that we need to follow in order to have a valid buy signal. Okay. So the first rule that we need to follow is that the price must be above the 100 period moving average, okay, the 100 MA. And then the next thing, the volatility meter must be above 70%, okay? So the volatility meter can be at 70 or above. Then that makes our trade one more step to becoming valid. Okay. And then once we've seen that the price is above the 100 period moving average, and once we've seen that the volatility meter is above 70%, then we can use the trading levels. We can take the signal, and then the system or the trading software shows us where to put our stop loss, and it shows us where to put our take profit levels. So the system shows us three different take profit levels. Okay, so let's just have a look at some of the charts so that we can understand in a visual form what exactly we need to do. Okay guys, so here's the first chart that we're going to look at. This is an example on the Euro GBP on the 15-minute chart. Okay, so remember guys, let's go through the components of our trading system. Okay, let's just see what's on here. So if you look at the price chart, you'll notice that there's this white line that's on the price. Okay, you see that white line? That's the 100 moving average that I was referring to. Okay, so that white line is the 100 moving average. And then if you see where our circle there at the bottom, that is the volatility meter. Okay, that's the one that needs to be at a certain percentage in order for us to actually take the trade. And then if you look where the price currently is right there, you can see that there are trading levels. Okay, there's a buy entry, there's a stop loss, take profit 1, take profit 2, all the way up to take profit 3. Okay, so now let's analyze this, and let me show you what we look for in order to get a valid buy signal. Okay, so number one, in order to get a buy signal, the price must be above the 100 period moving average. Okay, so now as you guys can see, the market for this particular example is all the way up here. Let me even make this red. It's all the way up here. Okay, and then if you look at the price in relation to the moving average, you can see that the price currently is above the 100 moving average. Okay, so that's the first condition that needs to be met in order for us to actually take the trade. So the price is above the 100 moving average. Okay, and then if we look at the bottom of the screen right there where I'm circling, you guys can see that our volatility meter is above 70%. You can see it passed 70, it passed 80, and it's at 90%. So now this makes this particular trade to be valid. Okay, now once we've established those 2 points, then it validates our trading levels, this signal right here. Okay, so as you guys can see, the entry signal was over there, our stop loss is down there. Let's make it another color. Our stop loss is down here, and then our take profit 1, as you guys can see, the market went from the buy entry to the take profit, right? So now TP1 is hit, and then we can target TP2 and TP3 above. Okay, so that's how you can find buy signals using our trading system. Let's have a look at one more example. Okay, so now here's another example of a buy setup. This was GBP AUD on the H1 chart. So remember guys, the first thing that you need to see is the price needs to be above, it needs to be above the moving average, right? It needs to be above the moving average. So at this time when the market gave the initial buy signal, it was above the moving average. Okay, and then the volatility meter at the bottom had to be above 70, right? So it was above 70, and as you guys can see, the market went and hit TP1, hit TP2, and hit TP3. And remember guys, as the market keeps progressing, our stop loss will keep shifting, right? So that we can get a better entry. Okay, so let's have a look at the last example. which is, let's see, this one. We're almost done, guys. Okay, so here's a clearer example as well. So remember, guys, three steps. Okay, you look, step number one, you look at where the price is in relation to this white line, which is the 100 moving average. Okay, so you can see that the price is above the 100 moving average, which means that we need to be looking for buy trades. Okay, so that's tick number one. And then if we look at the bottom of the screen right there, we can see that our volatility meter is above 70%. Okay, it's above 70%, and then that's our second tick. And then once these two conditions are met, that validates this buy signal. Okay, so if we're going to enter into this trade, we're going to use this stop loss over here, and then these three take profit levels that the system gives us, and then we just trade according to what our trading system has shown us. Okay, so anyways, guys, this system works on MetaTrader 4. Okay, you need to have a computer, and the details should be in the link in the description. If you don't have it yet, you can connect with us and then you can get it for yourself. So you need to have MetaTrader 4 on a computer to use this particular trading system. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. We are not done yet. Let's look at some actual live analysis. Okay, guys, before we go, let's just have a look at two examples on the chart currently right now. So let's just jump into it. Okay, so guys, remember, the first thing that we do just to run up on our, just to catch up on what we did is you firstly have to see that the price is above the moving average. So as you guys can see, the price right now is at 0.85144 and it's above the moving average. You guys can see that. So that's the first tick. The second tick is at the bottom right there here. You guys can see that the volatility meter went past 70%. It's at 80%, which then validated this trading signal. So as you guys can see, if this is when we're approaching the market, you guys can see that this was a buy signal. The stop loss is there, TP1 is there, TP2 is there, TP3 is there. And then since we're at TP1, if we're going to enter into this trade, we're going to target TP2 and then TP3. Okay, so we're just going to do that quickly. And then we can put our take profit here at TP2, or we can put our profit at TP3. Okay, and then we can use the stop loss that the system gives us. Okay, and then just like that, guys, we have our trading signal. Okay, so let's move on to our final example. Okay, guys, remember three steps to follow. Step number one, you need to figure out where the price is in relation to the moving average. So the price is over there, and you can see that it is above this white line, this moving average. So that's our first tick. If we look at the bottom of the screen, you guys can see that we've passed the 70%, 80%, we're at 90%. So that's our second tick. Now that means that this trade is validated. So if we were to enter into this trade, we'd open up our buy trade where the market is. We can use the stop loss that the system recommends for us, and then we can use the take profit levels that the system gives us. You guys can see that we've got TP1, we've got TP2, and then we've got TP3. And then just like that, guys, you have your buy trades. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now.